Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
It's my brother right here. I say one thing.
Nah, stay out of gang, stay out of gang.
14 years in prison, which is like, nigga, you know
Here
what
on the left, this place here, a lot of fights used to happen, probably still does. Any club that stays open a bit later, and you can see by the presence, I'm not talking rubbish, the amount of cost here. Before we even got there, I said it already. But what's going on, bro? Everyone can be in the video. Take it easy, bro. Yeah, you too. That line's like an hour long. No way I'd ever go lining up an hour long in a line. Get out of here, bro. In their aim and not in their goals. And hey, what's going on, brother? This is sort of the central street that connects all 3-4 streets, and down that way. A bit further up. Happy New Year, brother. Have a good one. Other street, that was one of the busier ones back in the day. Back alleyways and all that, get mugged, stabbed, jumped, assaulted, whatever. You're on YouTube? Yeah, brother. Yeah. Australia's biggest YouTube channel, man. Check it out, brother. Have a good one. You're on it now. So right now, change of location from the usual gym that I usually train at, but we're here at a different gym. There's a reason I've taken you here for this particular workout. So today, believe it or not, is the 1st of January. I don't know if you can all see that. The usual time, the dark hour workouts, 1, 2 a.m. in the morning. Surprisingly, I've come here, I don't know where he's gone now, but there was one guy in here, which is surprising. I thought there would be like literally no one in this gym at this time, but surprisingly, there's actually someone else that's decided to make gains a part of his New Year commitment, I guess, if you want to call it that, rather than going out partying. But we're going to go for a bit of a different pre-yarn today. I'm going to show you where we're headed. Have a look at this. So that's where we're walking now. I'm going to show you how close this whole thing is to the main district of where everyone would be partying and whatnot. And there's some people in here getting up to no good. Probably getting drunk. They're in the back there having domestics. Not really domestics, but anyway, who cares, right? So if you can see back there, we just came back from there. They got the right idea. Scooting around. So the gym we're going to be training at is just down this road here. And look how close it is to the main festivities, the whatever you want to call it. How close we are. So we were just on that street there, literally just there, 50 meters down the road. Chuck a right, swing a left here at the traffic lights. We come by, swing a left at the traffic lights, cut down about 100 meters or so, probably 5-minute walk, and we're there. Have a look at this fella. You're all right, brother? And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where a lot of people end up in the new year. That fella don't know where he was. He don't know what's going on. But for me, rather than ending up like that lad, I'd rather go to the gym and do something somewhat more productive. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Chest and triceps. Look at these people here. These guys are just scooting all over the place. Cruising around the main areas and that. Instead of partying and getting drunk and all of that, you go around and you just scoot around. But yeah, anyway, so you can see how close we are to all of the New Year's festivities and that. It's amazing how, you know, the yarns that everyone says, they spit out the yarns, everyone says that shit like, oh, you know, new year, new me, blah, blah, blah. Yet, like the other lad earlier, they're just sort of starting the whole thing, the whole process with like this rubbish. Mind you, depends on what your goals and your aims are. You see, my goals and my aims is to train, get stronger, this and that. So for me, partying, hanging out with the boys, getting drunk and whatever is sort of counterproductive to my aims, isn't it? Whereas, hey man, if that's what you're doing, you're young, you only live once sort of thing, well, hey man, like that's, your goals may not be that, so go ahead and do what you got to do. Like I said, you only live once. Go and party it up. Your goals may not be in line with what other people's goals are. So yeah, I mean, look, when I was younger and all that, I used to come out here, party and do all that crazy stuff and go in the streets and all of that. But like I said, if that ain't your aim and you got no business being here, it's got to be productive to an extent of what you want to do, yeah? And if what you want to do is make gains, well, you've come to the right place, because we ain't gonna be partying, getting drunk, getting counterproductive to what our aims and goals are gonna be. I'll show you how close. So how long have we been walking for? Like, what was that? Like, probably not even 200 meters. As you can see, the party's about to start. See, I would have liked to come here like just before the new year, like the actual midnight, you know, where everyone's, you know, carrying on, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. Even earlier than that, like maybe 10 or 11 or something like that. I don't know how far into this I'm gonna go, because I don't want to get too far into this whole scenery. You know, you got drunk people around, people everywhere. Usually this time of night, 1, 2 a.m. is also the time where most people, they're gonna be drunk and carrying on and rolls and everything. This is the time it's most likely to happen. But as you can see, we are here. Right, what's going on? How's your New Year's, brother?
Not too bad, bro.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's good, man. What's going on?
Nice to meet you.
How year's been?
Not too bad.
How's your New Year's? Yeah, man, I'm recording, brother.
Can I get in the video? Would you?
Yeah, man, get in the video, bro.
What's up, bro?
Man, Australia's biggest YouTube channel. You're on
Cause, cuz, I haven't cut
Yeah,
you know what I
brother.
mean? That gang shit.
it. Yeah, no shit, brother. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, take it easy, bro. Have a good one. Yeah, you too, man. And this is what I mean. Like, these guys are all having fun, you know. And it's probably not in their aim and not in their goals. And hey, what's going on, brother? What's going on?
Happy New Year. You're on YouTube?
Yeah, brother. It's Australia's biggest YouTube channel, man. Check it out, brother. Have a good one. You're on it now. Everyone can be in the video. So this is what I was saying. This is how close we are to the yarns I was telling you earlier. This is where it all happens here. We got the coppers on standby here. What's going on? More or less, so what they do is they close off the streets here. Usually on a normal night, you can't walk the streets, obviously. There's like cars everywhere. But on New Year's, today's New Year's and that, what ends up happening is they close it all down. Yeah, these guys. What's going on, brother? How's your New Year's, man?
It's my brother right here. We represent.
You represent.
Boys.
I just say one thing. I never do no gang, no street crew, nothing.
Nah, stay out of gangs, stay out of gangs.
14 years in prison.
14 years.
I smoke
Hey, respect, brother.
Huh?
Respect, brother.
But my big brothers.
You want me to bust a rap for you?
Yeah, bust the rap, bust the rap. The New Year's rap, let's go.
Northbridge. I'm looking for that bad bitch like who could suck dick, like you know who with.
What?
Like I'm chilling back with my clique. Like we trying to get drink. Like
he's got the
I ain't
big box
fucking with no
coming.
sneak. Like they call this cuts like suck dick. Like give me the handcuff. I know you trying to switch. Like put me away where they could light switch. Like nigga, you know what I'm like, bitch.
You guy can rap. You guy can rap, brother. I gotta keep moving.
Good boy. Love you.
I love you too, brother. So as you can see, this is the festivities of everybody doing all their things here, bro. I'm not gonna walk around too much. Like I said, we gotta go and train and do whatever we gotta do. It's been a long time since I've been in the middle of these. Have a look at these people here. Look at the line. Obviously, we've got to have the police presence. We've got the coppers here as well. More coppers shoppers here than people, eh? That's what I mean. That's what I get sick of, is like hanging out in a line like that. Imagine being in a line like that for how long? I mean, like I said, I used to run this, like, that line's like an hour long. There's no way I'd ever go lining up an hour long in a line doing this and that. Like, get out of here, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do all that. I've got better things to do. But and not just that, the entry fees for everything when you do that, it's hectic. It's hectic. Like, give you a bit of perspective as to what's going on here, yeah? This is like one of the main streets. I don't know how, I don't really want to walk down here. So I know a few of the boys that, you know, work down there and that. And if I walk past, it's just going to be a bunch of, hey, come in, have a shot, this and that, let's go. Which is, again, one shot, that's a bit too much for my liking. But anyway, you get a bit of a gist of what's going on, you know, like, about use, but from what I can see so far, there is a lot more. Oh, what's going on? How's your New Year's?
Hello! Howdy doody!
Howdy doody. Happy New Year's,
everybody!
I don't think I'm going to go much further than past here, because down there to the end, isn't it? We'll go a bit further. We'll go past this club here, where some of the boys work, some of the boys are at. This club here is one of the busier nightclubs as the hours get into the early hours and all of that. It's where a lot of people are gathering around. Like, check this out. Have a look and see if some of the boys are working tonight. Like I said, I don't want to be here for too long, you know. I might run into some like idiot that I don't want to see, which I don't really want to do. But yeah, that's basically it, man. That's the, and remember, this is like just this is not just one street, yeah. Got another street coming across about 50 meters down. That's another street, but I don't know, I'm gonna go there. Then 2 streets down, like the next street's not that busy, but 2 streets down, that's like not as busy, probably not as busy as this one, but there's a whole bunch of clubs and all down that way as well. Well, this is pretty much the Northbridge central location for party, especially on New Year's. Like I said, they close everything off. Everyone can party on the street. I'll walk a bit further down and then I'll turn it back on again, you know. Right, so now we're here back at that intersection where we came down. That's over where we first came, yeah. So this is what I was saying about this intersection here. This is like the road, another one. There's more clubs and rubbish down on that street as well. But this is sort of the central street that connects all 3-4 streets, this one here. So we'll cut through down this way. But here, this street here is not as happening. This is sort of the cut through street, you know. As you can see, it's already starting to get a little bit quieter here. A bit of a different scenery. We'll keep cutting through here. And this place is like nostalgia for me. I spent a lot of years like on these streets and doing whatever we do. Waste of life sometimes when you think it. But when you're young, you know, you're young, party up, do what you got to do. I worked many years in clubs and whatnot. The workout was back down that way, but it was shut. Like it was one of the strip clubs, and down that way, bit further up. Happy New Year, brother. Have a good one, eh? And it was on the other street. That was one of the busier ones back in the day. Actually, we'll cut through down there as well, eh? See if they're still going. Usually they shut at about 2 a.m. So being about 3, 4 maybe today. Maybe they went a bit longer. Usually the clubs down this end, usually they end a bit earlier, yeah? Maybe 2 a.m., that sort of thing, some midnight. And then most of them, they all cut through here to that main strip where you just saw us. Those clubs usually go on till 3, 4 in the morning. This place coming up here on the left, this place here, a lot of fights used to happen, probably still does. This is also one of the more late night places where it stays. Obviously, any club that stays open a bit later than like say 1 a.m., 2 a.m. because when clubs close 2 a.m., the lockout's usually 1:30, so you start getting everyone out. But the ones that open till 3, 4 a.m., usually that's when all the, and you can see by the presence, I'm not talking rubbish. Look at the amount of cops here. See what I'm saying? Like, before we even got there, I said it already, but that, even here more. Look at the police presence. There's probably more police presence around here than on the main strip, because that is one of the more troublesome sort of clubs, areas, whatever you want to call it. Down there, yeah, I think it's all shut now. See, they would have ended at about 2 a.m. Down there, there's I think 2 or 3 clubs in that. They go and close a bit earlier, so, and then everyone sort of flocks down there. But anyway, who cares about all that? That is New Year's, what everybody's doing on New Year's. So we'll cut back through, head down to the gym. Is how close that whole thing is to where we're gonna be going, where we're training. We'll get into that workout, eh? Thing is, I haven't really formulated a plan for the workout, but I do know that it involves chains, barbells, something heavy. That's the only bar we're going to tonight. What's going on, lad? So, probably do incline dumbbells, decline bench. I don't know if I'll do flat bench, I might, but I'm thinking of doing chest and triceps, so I might do close grip bench as a form of integrating both bench press and triceps. So yeah, we might go maybe decline first or incline, who cares? We'll figure it out when we get there, eh? Yeah, that's the main strip of what's going on here, and New Year's. It'll be interesting after the workout, yeah? So we'll go smash out this workout. We'll come back there, like probably 3:30 or something. Like we'll see the aftermath of what's left out in all these people behind me waiting. Hey, and it's like these people, I swear to God, like everyone's just like staring, like looking, like what's this guy doing with the camera and that? Who's he talking to? Blah blah blah. Because this is not very common for people to be walking around. Like it is hot tonight too, man. Especially back in that area with all them people jumping around and that. Whoa, it's like I think 26 degrees or something right now, 27 degrees. But it's good. Doing this, it's good. It's all right. We can use it as our workout, our warm-up. This is the pre-warm-up. It's almost like going on a treadmill, but with more scenery and entertainment. This diet, you know when you're on a diet and you hit that point, like you start dieting, you're losing weight, and then there comes a point where your strength is good. Don't get me wrong. The strength is good. It's all right. But there comes a point where you're low on carbs and you're doing cardio, this and that. Your energy's starting to drop, and you feel a bit weaker, lethargic, and all that. That's just hit me this last week. I've sort of tried to go to the gym and that, and just like, oh man, I'll feel sluggish. I'll feel weak. So I don't know how that's going to go with this workout. We'll see how it goes, man. Like, if I'm feeling all right, there's no question about it. We're going heavy. Well, for me, what I consider to be heavy, we're going heavy. But if I'm feeling weak and all that, I'm not gonna risk trying to get injured or whatever just to get a bit of whatever on the, for you guys. I've got to look after my health and everything as well. I'm starting to get like joint pain. Not badly. It's not to the point where it's like a concern, but I've had joint pain before, but right now, it's the first time since I've come back from surgeries and all that. You gotta be smart, methodical about your approach, and that's what happens. You go, right, part of me wants to train heavy and be a sick, but another part of you. What's going on, bro? How's your New Year's? I got ya? Spit some yarns, brother. Spit a yarn. How was your New Year's? I just took a walk around there. What did you do? Where'd you go? What'd you do? What's the...
I was in some random club. I haven't been there in a long minute.
Which one?
I have no fucking clue, mate.
It's like that, isn't it? It's like that, isn't it? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the name is.
They're all the same at the end of the day, mate.
It's all got people. Yeah, exactly. You get there, you get drunk, you can drink.
Talk to people.
It doesn't matter what the name is of the club or who owns it or where it is. Doesn't matter. So long as you're there with your friends having a good time, isn't it?
For the YouTube, mate.
Yeah,
you got a
that's
channel
it, brother.
going?
Yeah, I'm gonna be getting one. Yeah, brother.
That's what you want to do.
Yeah,
because
that's it. Everyone's on fucking.
Up, hey?
It does, bro. Everyone's on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. I'm like, fuck, man, I'm gonna start doing this shit too, brother. Get the hustle going.
Get the hustle going.
All right, brother.
You have
Take it easy, brother. Have a good New Year's, brother.
You too.
Have a good one, eh? So yeah, this is what's going on, man. Like, see, like he just said just then, like you don't even know where he went, what he did, and you know, he's just like, you know what? Just get drunk at any club or any fucking place, doesn't matter. You know what I just realized? We went one street up too far. Hey, we went one street up too far. It's the second street up, like where the gym is, yeah? Second street up. Man, I'm getting all funny with this thing here. Watching where I'm going. You know, it's funny, like, parts of this area is still quite underdeveloped, so to speak. You got some of the newer places and that, but some of the older places like that there. And you'll see when we go past where the gym is. It's mostly big roller doors and older buildings and all that, and it's just like this is the main part, like in the city. This is one of the main hotspots. Like I said, you've seen it there. Everyone goes. You'd think if you go across from this area, the north part, to the other side, it's all built up, brand new. All of those places are more sort of, you get what I'm saying, yeah? It's like the older part. Although it's the older part, it's also the more busier part. And I guess can't really say, I'd say it's the more funner part. More action happens in this part. If you go across the bridge, the main, like the train line and that, it's a CBD area. It's a bit more well-to-do sort of class of people. It's not really clubs. I'd say it's more bars and whatnot. Like that guy said earlier, it's roughly all the same, bro. It's roughly all the same, isn't it? It ain't a lot different. But I'll tell you one thing. Out of all the jobs and everything I've ever done, working there, like in that scenery, nightclubs and whatever, still has to be one of the best in terms of fun, entertainment. Like a lot of stories, a lot of stuff happens. Has to be one of the better sort of jobs, I guess, jobs that you can do, because a lot of entertainment happens. But we're about here at the gym now, as I said earlier. Some people in the back alleyway there trying to make out and that. See this here? All roller shutters, all everything. You know what I'm gonna do? One of the videos I'm gonna do. So where we went past there earlier, in that main section, obviously it's New Year's and on a Saturday night it's all busy, but if you go there late at night, like say 1 a.m, 2 a.m. in the morning, a lot of people in those back alleyways and all that get mugged, stabbed, jumped, assaulted, whatever. So we're gonna take a walk through around there, and I can show you what it looks like on a quiet night. On the quiet night when no one's around, when all the clubs and bars and restaurants are closed, on a quiet night, you go 1 a.m, completely different feeling to it, and completely different people start to come out. But that's for another video. Here, we're at the gym here. See? We're at the gym. All right, I'm gonna chuck a different shirt on. And let's get this workout underway. That was a long yarn. That was a long walk around pre-yarn. Yeah, it's a long one, wasn't it? All right, here we are. Let's go. Have a look. We got ourselves an empty gym. Who's gonna be here at 2, 3 a.m. in the morning? Only weirdos, eh? Only weirdos, eh? Have a look at the time. I don't know if you can see that. 2:59, which means I spent way too long carrying on out there on the streets, but you know, it's something different, you know. Warming up on here, pre-exhausting I've done 3 sets already, warm up. This is the final set, gonna drop set it. We're not gonna do like the whole stack and try and be a hero. It's just the pec deck flies, isn't it? Just one drop set, ain't gonna go to it. Rushing in now, like, because I've been like low salts, low sugars, all of that. This music, man. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna just start speaking like louder and that, because like this music, I can barely hear myself talk. It's that fucking loud. But anyway, don't worry about the music. Yeah, anyway, what I was saying is like, since I've been low sugars, low salts and this and that, start to get a bit of a cramp sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes it does. Gotta take some more like vitamins, more magnesium, more potassium, this and that. We're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go to the incline. Alrighty. So now we're moving on to incline dumbbells. This is what I'm gonna do anyway. As I said, I'm not gonna film every single part of the workout. I did a few warm-ups, this and that. This is my last set, so yeah, two pyramid sets to get up to this. This is now 3rd set, and then we're gonna move over to declines. All right. Aim is anywhere between 8 to 10, 8 to 10, 8 to 12, doesn't matter. Do what we can. Another thing, I don't really like these incline, the way this bench feels, you know. It's not really the most sophisticated bench that you can get, isn't it? But it'll have to do. Oh, man, that was heavy. That was heavy. I'll drop set now. Yeah, let's keep going. Man, that was heavier than I thought, to be honest. Holy, right there, you. We're coming for you. All right, we are last set on the decline here. Which way does this one go? I'm losing my head. It's this way. Happens when you're low carb for too many days in a row. It's a close grip bench press, which still incorporates the chest, obviously. Close grip bench press, and then we'll do probably some rope pull downs. To be honest, I don't even know if I can do this. That there felt heavy. That there was wishful thinking. Anything what you can take away from that set is too heavy, man. Could have probably busted out 5 reps, but that would have been pushing it. That would have been like, I could have got stuck under that. All right, this is the end of the workout now. Last set on supersetting, as I said earlier, tricep pull downs with the other one. Let's go, this is the last set.
Yeah, stocking rolling papers for the rope. Stop with the car, but I'm shopping all the more.
I'm just trying to talk and like, you know, like blah, 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 but I'm just trying to catch a breather, to be honest. Oh, man. Come on. Oh, let's go.
Shut down to the buckle, boys, do the phone, both.
Sometimes I just gotta drop it. Like the form's just getting way too sloppy, eh?
Glass down, you got kill it. Nigga.
Tricep, the close grip one, that just didn't feel good, man. I knew if I was to keep going with that, I didn't want to hit that sticking point. If that was chest or decline or something else, I probably would have gone, let's try smash it out. I could have got at least another rep or two, but being triceps, or a tricep dominant exercise being the close grip, you might just come halfway up and there ain't no one there to save you, and I look like a real flop on camera in front of all of you lot getting stuck under a bench with chains on New Year's Day. What a way to start the year. So I've got to be smart about it, feeling a bit not my usual self in terms of strength. Sack it, rack it. It was just ego. Too much ego for that one. Usually I'll be able to do that, like, no problems, but not today.
Everyone welcomes the new year differently. Some people celebrate it, some people recover from it. Same night, different choices. I chose to build through it. How did you start yours?